I'd like to follow up with a question based on some recent research released by McGill University in collaboration with Oxford University and also Rutgers University. The McGill study suggests that smoking marijuana can be linked to depression in about 7% of Canadians and Americans. That figures out to be about 25, between the ages of 18 and 32. About 25,000 Canadians and 400,000 young adults. These people suffer from depression because of earlier, daily or occasional use of cannabis. The study concludes that pre-adolescents and adolescents should avoid using cannabis, as use is associated with a significant increased risk of developing depression and suicidality in young adulthood. We know in Vermont from our youth risk behavior survey that Vermont is above the national average, both in youth depression, suicide planning, and suicide attempts. Tell me, do you think these findings are an exaggeration?
No, not at all. It's absolutely true, and it's something that I see on a daily basis. I have so many people that are expressing suicidal thoughts, and some of them, I don't know where this is coming from, it's out of the blue, and so I get a more intensive history from them, and they're vaping 60% hash oil. And I'm trying to explain to them, this is the reason you're suicidal. I had a gentleman who had a very serious suicide attempt, and it scared him. And so I'm talking to him about, I think it's because you're smoking high-potency THC. I convinced him, and it took forever, but he's actually to the point where he's feeling much better, and he's no longer suicidal. But I see it over and over and over again, totally related. And there is a lot of research out there supporting that. And the problem is, you know, you can have the best parenting in the world. You can teach your kids everything they need to know. And you know, all the way up until puberty, they sound like they know it. They understand it, they're good, and you've told them everything. Kids reach puberty and their brain changes. And they have huge changes that then makes them very susceptible to peer pressure. And that's where I'm seeing the biggest problem. Because kids, even though they come from a really great family, a really great home, and they've been educated and everything, they get into this peer pressure thing, and their brain isn't working very well because their frontal lobe is not working, and they use. And then if they use this high potency stuff, they're gone. I mean, they're like addicted really quickly.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Dr. Stuyt. Thank you very much.